two, three, four. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright guys, hello everyone. It's been a while since last video lesson on my channel, so I've decided to make this video with with a very cool funky phrase. So it sounds something like this: 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, as you can hear, it's in D. So, I'm just playing over D9. Of course, there is also, I have a special secret weapon for playing with such, feel and positive emotions, and the secret, this smile. So you just take there is a magnet at the back of this smiling man, and you just take such a magnet and you put it here on your guitar, on some metal part of your guitar. So now you have guitar with a smiling man, and I'm sorry, and it helps you to play with with emotions and with feeling. So we are in D now. So we're just playing over, standard sorry, not a standard, but it's close to standard, blues progression, 12 bar progression. So the first chord, of course, D9, and I'm playing with some guitar chicas, so I'm just strumming something like this. Of course, you can also stamp your foot so that it helps you to feel, the groove and the rhythm, so that you don't just play with metronome. Of course, you can play with metronome, especially when you working out, and working on this on such phrases, and especially when you play some fast, some fast of course you can use metronome, but it's more effective, I think, and especially for longer time of playing, for years, you can use this. You can just stomp your left foot, and it will definitely help you develop your rhythm and groove feeling. So the first chord, of course, D9. I'm playing 4 bars. I'm staying for 4 bars at this chord, Then I'm going to, to the 4 chord. So the 4 chords in D will be G. And of course you can just play simple bar chord, G7th, or you can add, with your pinky, this 7th on the 2nd string, 6th fret. Or you can use, you can play G7th or G9 in different, position. So you have D9, then you can go here to the 10th position, then you go back to D9, and then finally you go to the 5th chord in D. It will be A7th. And then you go, I'm staying for 1 bar. I think for 1 bar I'm staying in A7th. Then I immediately go to 4 chords, G7th. And finally I'm going for turnaround, but I'm not, I'm just staying at 1 chord, D9. I think it's sometimes helpful to play with with free fingers, especially when you strum. It's a very effective way to use your free fingers. So let me play the whole groove, 1 chord, 4 chord, and 5 chords. It will be something like that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be something like this, and in the beginning of this video you can hear me playing over this simple funky blues progression, some phrases. So the first phrase I'm playing over D9, and you know, for guitarists sometimes it's not so easy to play in D, so we're playing just minor pentatonic D minor, but I'm playing it here in this position for the 4 chord, but I'm playing over D. Yeah, so you have D on the 5th string, and you have another D octave higher on the 2nd string. So let me remember how the first phrase goes. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so alright guys, I'm back. So the first phrase is you can hear just 3 notes, but it's not just 3 notes. You play it with feel, with vibrato, and of course with some some bend. So at the beginning you just play on the 3rd string D, then you immediately play on the 1st string on the with your 1st finger on the 3rd fret G. So you have now this, but you immediately bend, you give a slight bend after hitting that G note. And of course, after hitting and giving a slight vibrato to this G, you then immediately go to the 6th fret of B string, and you can you can use your pinky. I think it will be very effective. You just hit let me see, C, D, E, F. It's F, F note. So you just have now this. So you just hit this F with your pinky, and you give a slight bluesy like bend. So you're bending, you're going from minor third close to the major third, but you're going with a bluesy bend, bluesy bend. So you now have this. And of course then you go to the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. So you have now this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the first phrase, and then I'm slightly changing. Sorry for my poor English. I'm slightly changing the phrase, and it will sound something like this. So you know, as you can hear, I just hit the G. I'm hitting G for 2 times, and between, you know, every hit of the G, I give a slight, you know, bend, bluesy bend. You can hear it sounds so cool, you know. And then you immediately hit F on the 6th fret of 2nd string, 6th fret. So, but you hit that F with a slight bend, with a bluesy bend, 3 times. So you have this phrase now. So let me play these both phrases together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So guys, I'm back, and let me see. The next phrase will be the same as the first one. So you just play this phrase, and then you have, you know, very cool sounding, you know, funky, bluesy, you know, phrase. It will sound something like this. So guys, I'm back. Sorry. The final 4th phrase will sound something like this. And guys, you know, it's really easier for me to play this phrase than to teach you, but I'll try. So you hit that G on the 3rd fret of the 1st string, give a slight bend, and letting ring G with a slight bend, and you make another, you know, slight bluesy bend. So you have something like this. Of course, you can, you know, play it with a sweep mute, you know. You just mute all other strings except for the 1st string. And then you immediately hit with your pinky on the 6th fret F, and you do the same thing like you did with G. With F you're doing the same. So you have this phrase. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know, guys, it's very effective to use your left foot, your left leg, and you know, so that you can feel the rhythm and the groove while you're working on such phrases, you know. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, you know, the final 4 phrase so cool, you know. This very cool, you know, bluesy micro bands, you know. And this is the final phrase while playing on D9. So let me play all these cool phrases together. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is how you play on the first chord, on the 1 chord, D9. Then when you go to the 4 chord, G7 or G9, you can play it here. Of course, you can play it here, but we want to use the same pattern, you know, like we played on the first chord, D9. So we go here to the 10th position. We have our G here. You have G on your second string, 8th fret, and you do the same, you play the same, you know, pattern, the same phrases, but you play it here in the 8th position. So you have something like this now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you go back to the 1 chord, you play the same phrases over again over D9, and then you go to the 5 chord in where we are in D. So the 5 chord, the 5th chord, the 5 chord will be A7 or A9. Of course, don't forget to use this smiling man, you know, smiling man with a magnet on your guitar. So you now play the same phrases over A9. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, as you can hear, I just played the same, you know, phrases over A9 in, you know, I think it's 11th, in 12th position. I'm sorry, in 10th position. And finally, guys, when going back for turnaround, you know, I'm just staying on D9 for, I think, for 4 bars. And you know, I'm just playing the first phrase it will be I think you're familiar with this phrase. You can remember it from the beginning. And I immediately play some fast fast a lot of notes. So I'm playing something like this. So you have for your turnaround you have something like this: 1 2 1 2 3 4. Oh, it's such a cool phrases you now have, guys. So alright, guys. So you now have every all phrases for 1 chord, for 4 chord, and for 5 chord. And you can use these phrases, cool phrases, with bending and bluesy bends, and in your own songs and in your music. So see you later, guys, and if you watch this video, please give a thumb up. I think something like this, and please subscribe on my channel. I will be very glad, and it will help me to make more videos like this. And of course you can leave some comment down below. You can also mail me on my Facebook or Instagram, or you can also visit my Twitter page, and you can also mail me on my Gmail. And if you guys have some ideas, or if you want me to make some lesson on some song, please let me know. And one more time, please support me and my channel, so it will be very helpful for me, and of course there will be plenty more videos and cool ideas in all styles. This video was about some funky playing, but I like all sorts of music, all sorts of genres, from pop rock to jazz. So if you have any idea for the video, please let me know, and go down below this video, and please subscribe on my channel, and see you later. Bye bye.